What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Hey, how's it going? So glad you could join us here for this episode of Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. Now, I do a video every day of the week. Mondays, we drop 2. And on Friday and Saturdays, I like to go live with a playthrough. But on Tuesdays, I give you bullet points. Not a whole review, not a how-to play, but I do give you bullet points as to what it is that I like and enjoy about a particular title when it hits my table. So why don't you join me down at the table, my friends, and I'll tell you what it is that I've enjoyed about Martians! Martians! You gotta say it like that with all those exclamation points there, right? Alright, so now this game is part of a series of games. It's part of a family of games that it includes, and I believe began with, zombies, which has tons, maybe even more than, maybe I can even say dozens of expansions and standalone, all part of its universe, including humans. So now you could play the zombies, try to catch the humans. And here we see Martians. And this is the same. It's the same setup, the same use of, not the same exact components, but the same use of tiles. And the rule mechanics are all basically, in a nutshell, the same. Well, little variant differences here and there between the 3 titles. Now, they can all be mixed in together, especially zombies and humans, but even Martians. If you wanted, like, I could just picture a whole grand day with this magnificent layout that would eventually form with zombies, humans, and Martians all in the mix. That'd be a mind-blowing thing. But now, this does a great job. This Martians game does a fantastically great job of capturing the feel of the classic movie Mars Attacks. No, this is not part of the IP. This doesn't claim to be Mars Attacks. But come on, it really does feel like Mars Attacks. Even some of the cards, the actions, the items, the Martians themselves do look heavily influenced by that movie. And that's a good thing, because the movie was fun. It was a good farce of a sci-fi flick. And this game delivers that same feeling. And that's what I want with this game on the table. Yeah, like I said, the whole big grand setup, eventually of all the tiles, it's a tile laying game. I like that because it is fun, because it gives you options. It gives you options of where you're going, how to lay things out, what it's going to look like. And whether you're playing the game generally, or if like me you do tend to try to film a lot of games, then that really, really definitely helps. But overall, in general, in a more relaxed sense, I do and always have enjoyed tile laying games because of the extra bit of strategy it can sometimes give you trying to figure out how to lay a tile. And trust me, trying to get away from these Martians, you're going to need every chance you can get. Now, I think another good thing about this, although it doesn't affect me personally, I think another interesting thing about this is if you're part of a board gaming family and you have younger children and you would like to play, let's say, zombies or humans with them, but you think they're just a little too young for one of those particular games. Well, this takes all the gore, the blood, the cannibalism that you find in the zombie and human games, and instead there's a lot more comical, funny stuff with Martians and their equipment. So yeah, if you're looking for a game in this style or in this family that you can introduce to younger children, this is practically made for that. I like that there's, well, obviously different objectives. Right? Whether you're playing the game cooperatively, where you're all going to have to work together to get to the mothership and blow it up, or whether it's a competitive game where you're just out to see, since it is going to be eventually hopeless, how many Martians you can take out. More More than your friends? If so, you're going to win. And it's not a big difference, but I do appreciate the fact that it does play differently either way. And with a cooperative mode, especially a open hand sort of cooperative game, any cooperative game that's open-handed with their cards and their information, can also be very easily soloed if you wanted to. So that's something else that I don't think enough people have been talking about with this game. Ultimately, this is just a filler game. No matter how you cut the hairs, this is still going to be a filler game. But it's a fun filler game. It's something good to set up for maybe a longer, deeper evening of games. Maybe just coming off of a heavy epic, right? Something to wash the palate out with. But it's fast to set up. It's easy to teach. You'll get the game down. You get the game played in no time. Come on, that's always a bonus. So those are some of the reasons why I do enjoy seeing when Martians hits my table. Well, go get some more information. Watch a playthrough of it, and that'll give you a better mind to make up your own mind of how you feel about this game.